Hi, Dr. Deepa Chetty here again, and today I would like to focus on something very important. Now that the lockdown has raised and we all are trying to get back to our work, I would like to focus on something very important, which we all should practice. That's the emotional health in this COVID 19. Regarding the physical health, I did give you how do you make yourself strong, how do we make our immune system so strong that anything that comes across us, we can fight it out. And for that, I did give you a tips about how we need to hydrate ourselves. We need to take a lot of salads, a lot of fruits, all that whole foods, which can help us, you know, to eradicate the diseases from our body, because by taking care of the free radicals which are reduced during the metabolic processes which can cause inflammation in your body, the fruits and vegetables take care of those free radicals, and that in turn can make your body very strong and immune. The immunity of your body is built in order to take care of the infection. These are some of the physical tips which I had given in some of my last video. But along with that, today I would like to focus on a very important part of this immune system, which can be rawly taken care. How do you increase your immunity by taking care of the fears which you encounter during such pandemic situation? Fear is a response of your body to a perceived threat that can happen to you, and that is to safeguard you from this kind of threat. So the response that body gives in such thing is the fight or the flight process. I mean, you either fight it out or you run away, you escape the whole process. And in that fight and flight response which a body generates, it increases a hormone called cortisol, which helps us to increase our heart rate, prepare our muscle to do all this activity. But this cortisol hormone do decrease your immune system. They decrease the number of fighting cells which will fight against the viruses. So cortisol, the one time when we really have to take care of ourselves and we have to fight the whole process or flight the whole process, it's good enough. But the constant fear, a constant panic state, can decrease the immune system, because this cortisol will reduce the number of fighting cells which will fight against the virus. So along with the masks, along with the gloves, everything that we are taking precautions so that we don't allow the virus to attack us. Our emotional health is very important for ourselves and also for our community and family. So if you practice somebody who is calm in the situation, who is ready to face the situation, we mimic this behavior in a way that we inspire our children to. So if we are fearful, we will make them fearful. And children, if they become fearful, they go through something called chronic fear response, which can weaken their immunity in a very long run as they grow into adult. So very important thing is, along with whatever social distancing we are practicing, inspiring our kids and helping our community to stay away from this virus and protecting our community, taking care of our fear, taking care of the way we are responding to this situation is also an important tool to develop an immunity among our group. So, how do we do this? Fear in per se can weaken your immunity. So, if you want to keep your immunity strong, we need to practice an emotion which will strengthen our immunity. For which taking care of your fear is a very important aspect. So how do we do that? The first and important thing is, whenever you feel fearful in any situation, like in this case of pandemic, get aware of your emotion. Pause. See the reaction that is happening to this perceived threat which is yet not happened, but there is something which is making you react to the situation. Become a third person, get away from the situation, observe this whole thing. Disengage from that emotion which is making you react to this whole situation. Once you do that, you will see the power of you will see how you are perceiving something which is yet not happened, and how the body is reacting to something which is yet to happen. So disengage from this emotion, perceive it as a third person, and see how you're reacting to this whole situation. Once you see that, get aware of the present moment, get aware that right now what's happening. Look at this whole situation in a way that you see now the whole thing, the situation has yet not happened. I mean, the COVID has not happened yet. No, nothing has happened to me, but because something is happening to somebody else, I am becoming fearful, my body is reacting. So what's happening during the body reaction? So at that time, consciously relax the eye muscles, because that's the one thing. Whenever the cortisol is released, your eyes become more sharpened. Relax your shoulders, because that's the one which will react to take care of the situation. So relax your shoulder, relax your body, relax your gut muscles, because in fear response, when all this thing is happening, even the gut gets affected, and you will see that you will either feel very hungry or you will not feel hungry at all. So relax the gut muscles, because gut is a very important tool to take care of your immunity. If the inflammation around gut happens, there will not be sufficient digestion. So even if you eat, there will not be sufficient nutrition to your body, and the body will weaken, which will in turn attract any kind of diseases to you. Not only this, but any kind of diseases to you. So relax your body consciously, get into relaxing position and relax the whole muscle, and remain calm. Practice calmness, and that will help you to remain in this present moment. Third tip is, once you do all this, disengage, get aware of the present situation, see the way your body is reacting, relax your body, be calm. Third is, replace this emotion with a very positive emotion of gratitude and love. Thank the universe for putting you into a position to take care of this whole situation for yourself, for your family, and for your society. And love everyone around. So during this time, practicing compassion to the people around us. We are in social isolation, we are not able to communicate with people, but still, by engaging through the social media, by engaging through the phones, by engaging through the tools which are available to us, trying to make others relax, helping them out, the senior citizens out there, helping them out by being available for them. Like in our society, there are many things which are happening, like people are trying to get everything around for the people out here so that they don't have to venture out. So helping people out, practicing compassion, being them for other people, all these things, if you start doing, that will replace this emotion into emotion called compassion and love for the society. And during this time, it's very important that you engage, just not see there on the TV screen or out there in the newspaper what's happening around, that's important, but rather than engaging in the fearful incident out there, engage in a incident which is very helpful and happy for everyone. Get your time out from all this thing and spend time with your family, friends, and the society people through other mediums which are available. We may not be able to go and talk to them, but we can reach them on the phone, we can reach them on the WhatsApp, we can reach them in a way that can create a compassion in ourself, create a love for others, create a love for yourself, and that way we can really replace this emotion of fear to love, which is a greater emotion, which will take care of yourself. And love is seen to strengthen your immunity to a profound level. Compassion, gratitude, love, these are the emotion will strengthen, which will strengthen your immunity, and that will help you to take care of the infection too. Also, that's very important too, that we see that when we are going out, the herd immunity, which we have heard, that even if we get infected, the 60% of the population which gets infected and develops immunity towards this virus will help the others to develop immunity too towards that too. So we in turn can help everyone out there. Saying this, stay tuned. I'm very happy to give a lecture talk on this, and